What's up, everybody? It's Michael with 252 Off-Road. If you didn't know, now you know. If you didn't know 10 videos ago, then click the subscribe button, follow along. We got some awesome content coming, and we try to provide entertainment for everybody. So as you can tell by the title of the video today, we had a customer bring his machine for some very much needed upgrades. And by very much needed, I mean he needed these things bad. And I'll show you why here in a second. First and foremost, if you didn't watch the Easter ride at Busco, our last video, definitely go check it out. We had an awesome time. The first 10 minutes was absolute insanity. As soon as we got off the trailer, everybody was in full sim mode. Everybody had a great time. We're already looking forward to the next one. So going back to what we got going on today, customer of mine, now a good friend of mine, try to make the customers good friends, because that's what, this sport is all about. Mr. Eddie brought in his Can-Am Outlander 1000R XMR today for some very much needed clutching upgrades. Now Mr. Eddie's already got some very tasteful mods done to this machine, and he has got the big old boy, huge. It is the max frame, starting from front to back, because people like know what modifications are done to it. He's got a custom front radiator cover. I don't know who did this, but they did a freaking awesome job. I don't know if this was CNC plasma or water jet, but the lines on it are just absolutely awesome. So I'm definitely going to touch base with him on who made this for him, because it just looks great. Obviously you can tell what it is. It's a pit bull, a bulldog of some sort, but looks awesome. Warrior Riser snorkel kits, definitely need those. Coming down to the suspension. Now this machine is not lifted. Now it is lifted, but it ain't like a full-on suspension lift. He's running one puck spacer in the front, 2 in the rear. So it definitely gives it a little bit more height. Coming down to the tire setup of why he needs clutching upgrades. Mr. Eddie's rocking some big meat Larry Hoovers on this thing. 34-inch Super ATV Assassinators. A big old tire. I run 32s on my Renegade. Parking it beside this thing looks like a monster truck beside it. It even feels like one when you're riding it. Coming to the floorboards, because max frames, the floorboards on them, once you go over like a 30-inch tire, they scrub. Mr. Eddie's got some wild boar floorboards, and now seeing these in person, if I was in the market for floorboards for a max frame, I would look into these, because look at these plastics. I mean, just look at the lines and everything. Nothing is out of just, everything fits like it's factory. Nothing is buckled, warped, pulled, pushed one way. Everything it fits nicely. So again, wild boar ATV floorboards, definitely go check them out. And more than likely, they're probably priced pretty friendly. Coming to the rear, he's got a KFI Tiger Tail, HMS slip-on, and this machine has been tuned already. So, Mike, what are you doing to it? I'm fixing to show you. So, this is what we went over and discussed, what I thought was gonna be the absolute best performance, best output, all around what I think this big old machine needs. You've seen it before, you've seen it again. We are rocking a Race 3 STM from 3P Clutching, a white EPI secondary spring upgrade, HD bolts, and we're also putting a new belt on it, a G-Force Redline 30R 3750. You can pick this belt up for like 120 bucks on Amazon. That's actually the same belt that I've been running on my Renegade for like 3 or 4 years now, and had nothing but good things to say about it. Now granted, when it comes to belts, there's a very misconception about this belt is better, this belt's best, blah blah blah. At the end of the day, if your clutching isn't good, you don't do the maintenance, take care of your machine, don't know what throttle control is, no belt is going to last. Now with that being said, you do what you want, buy into what you want, but that's what I recommend, that's what I use, and it's tried and true. So again, we're gonna be doing some clutching upgrades. So I'm gonna throw y'all a little bit of time lapse. I might stop the camera and go over a few things, because a lot of people seem to like this sort of thing. And it's actual performance upgrades. It ain't like we're putting on a shifter, a gas cap, or anything like that. No, we are actually doing something that's gonna benefit the machine in whole. Not saying anything towards anybody, so don't take that out of context. But again, this right here adds benefit to your machine. A gas cap does nothing. I mean, yeah, it keeps water and stuff out, but it ain't like it's gonna give you 20 horsepower, depending on who you are. And also, oh, what's that? Let me give y'all a little sneak peek. Boom, what's that? Oh, who knows? You just gonna have to stay tuned for that one. But anyway, I'm gonna go grab my headband, grab another battery, and we're gonna put y'all up, put y'all in time lapse. Stay tuned and enjoy the video. we got out here about to take on a little test ride. Now granted, watching the video, y'all not gonna be able to tell anything's going on, but everybody always asks, Mike, why don't you do a before and after? Well, video really isn't going to show you any kind of difference in me just riding down the road. And plus, he's got a brand new belt, so I'm just going to be taking it easy. Just get a feel for it, make sure everything feels like it should, and just check over everything. And plus, get a little bit of heat in the belt. Help him start the break-in process on that. Usually I do like 2 15-minute heat cycles on it, but everything looks good, everything sounds good. So we're going to take it for a little spin down the road, make sure everything's buttoned up. She feels awesome. Nice smooth engagement. Oh, we got the machine pulled back in here. Everything went great. As you can tell in the video, she's definitely a whole lot more snappier than what you would normally see on a stock machine. I mean, at one point, I think it had these 34s kind of spinning, and I wasn't even on it. But Mr. Eddie, he's gonna definitely enjoy it now, and just all in all have better performance out of the machine. But with that being said, all I got left to do is put the belt box cover on, bolt the floorboard back down, and he'll be ready to come pick her up this weekend. But other than that, if you stay till the end of the video, I greatly appreciate it. As always, if you're not subscribed to the channel, definitely do so. Remember to follow me on my other social links. And just keep your eye out. You never know what we're gonna do, what we might post. And plus, we got some big things coming for underneath that plastic right there. So definitely don't wanna miss that. But other than that, as always, Mr. Eddie, again, I greatly appreciate it, brother. I definitely look forward to seeing you out there on the trails, ripping it up with us. And to everybody else, thank you for supporting the channel. And following me on my other social media platforms and just, you know, interacting with the videos and stuff. But other than that, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna cut the video off, get this done, and we will catch y'all on the next one.